Today, I will start with Unit 3 of plus 2 second year political science course. The course is democratic process in India and challenges to nation building. And in this area, I would like to begin with what is nation building. राष्ट्र गठन बा जाति गठन राष्ट्र शब्दटी विशेषतः राजनीतिक शब्द एवं जाति शब्दटी राष्ट्र सहित जातीयता मिसिले गोटे जाति उत्पन्न हुए देयरफॉर ए नेशन इज composed of state plus nationality. State is a political concept, nation is an emotional psychological concept. Therefore, nation building, the meaning of nation building is a continuous long term and multi-dimensional process. So, nation building never stops at a point of time, rather it is ceaseless, continuous or very all comprehensive, and it is the process of uniting the people of the state so that it remains politically stable and viable in the long run. So, nation building is not a decennial phenomena, rather it is a very lengthy one. Therefore, India is growing to be a nation right from independence, that is 1947 till now. Over 70 years we are experimenting with new nation. Every day we are democratizing our system, that is nation building. And next is the process of nation building starts with the development of a feeling of national unity and integrity in the subconscious mind of the citizen. Therefore, the very imperative, very essential attribute of nation building is the feeling of national unity and integrity in the subconscious mind of its citizens. Unless citizen evoke a response of their own emotions, their own psychological attachment, no nation can emerge. आमर भक्त कवि मधुसूदन राव जो कहिचंती तुहिमा जन्मभूमि पवित्र भारत भूमि से कवितारे जातीयतावाद जाति शब्दटी से प्रस्फुटित होची. सो दैट इज ए वेरी इवोकेटिव सॉन्ग फॉर ओडिया इंडिपेंडेंस जब ओडिशा स्वतंत्र प्रदेश होची. ठीक से ही भली प्रत्येक व्यक्तिर मन मानस चिंता चेतना एवं भावना जाति प्रेम जहाँ को आम कहू साइकोलोजिकल फिलिंग ताहा आसिले गोटे जाति गठन बा जाति राष्ट्र गठन हम. तापर आसुची नेक्स्ट नेशन बिल्डिंग एज सच रेफर्स टू द प्रोसेस ऑफ वेल्डिंग द पीपुल इनटू ए नेशन. समस्त लोक मानकू एक प्राण रे जाति सहित बांधी दवा, जाति सहित छंदी दवा, टू यूनाइट द पीपुल, टू यूनिफाई द पीपुल, committed to subordinate all traditional loyalties to an overriding loyalty to the nation. So, whatever subordinate loyalties, parochial loyalties or our parochial attitude, we must transcend it towards a higher loyalty, that is loyalty to the nation, that is loyalty to the motherland. तेणु ये जननी जन्मभूमिश्च स्वर्गादपि गरीयसी जो उक्तिटी रही आम मातृभूमि बा जन्मभूमि सबुठारु उपरे आमे विवेचना करिबा. आमर जेते प्रादेशिकता थाउ, आमर जेते आंचलिकता भावना थाउ, ये सबु ता तळे रहिबा उचित. नेक्स्ट, इट इज द प्रोसेस ऑफ डेवलपिंग ए डेवलप्ड नेशन थ्रू collective, united and systematic efforts of all citizens entrusted with emotional attachment for their motherland. So, here motherland is the be all and end all life. German philosopher George William Friedrich Hegel, he was saying that state is the march of God on earth. राष्ट्र होउची भगवान धरा पृष्ठ रे चलंती अवतार. तेणु आमे से भली जदि जातीयतावाद कथा कहबा ता हुए तो उग्र जातीयतावाद होई पारे. द्वितीय विश्वयुद्धर मुख्य कारण जर्मनीर एग्रेसिव नेशनलिज्म, किंतु गोटे व्यक्ति बा व्यक्ति समूह राष्ट्र को तार एलिजियंस बा तार आनुगत्य प्रकाश करने सर्वादौ आवश्यक. तेणु गोटे राष्ट्र सेतिक बेले उत्पन्न होब जाति राष्ट्र बा जातीयतावादी राष्ट्र जेतेबेले लोक मानकर मानसिकतारे तांकर आवेगरे तांकर जाति प्रेमर भाव परिलक्षित होब. चैलेंजेस टू नेशन बिल्डिंग इन इंडिया. भारत रे जाति गठन रे बा जाति राष्ट्र गठन रे उपजुथिबा प्रतिबंधक गुड़िक. These are the challenges because India, although it consolidated as a democracy with 15th August 1947, from there onward we have not created a stable democracy. Our democracy fails at many counts because of the lack of proper nation building. That is why we are preparing to rebuild our democracy. It means rebuilding the nation. The attributes of democracy are the nation building process. And what are these? The post-Indian independence era of 1950s was replete with a number of challenges as in forms of cultural pluralities. Pandit Nehru, in his book Discovery of India, Bharat Ek Khoj, he said, India is a land characterized by unity in diversity, विभिन्नता मध्य एकता. So it is a land of pluralities, भिन्नता रही. तेणु ये कल्चरल प्लुरालिटी बा सांस्कृतिक वैचित्र बा सांस्कृतिक भिन्नता परिदृश्यमान होची. सोशल डाइवर्सिटीज, सामाजिक भिन्नता एंड कम्युनाल डाइवर्सिटीज एवं सांप्रदायिक भिन्नता. भारत में 7 धर्मर लोक बास करती, हिंदू, मुसलमान, बुद्ध, जैन, ख्रीस्टियान, पारसी, सिख इत्यादि इत्यादि. तेणु एमानक भितरे ए वैचित्र ए वैधता थाई आमे केमिति गोटे एकता आनिबा. दैट इज द पर्पस ऑफ नेशन बिल्डिंग. द मेजर चैलेंजेस दैट द नेशन हैज टू ग्रैपल विथ आर द फॉर्म्स ऑफ रीजनलिज्म, casteism, communalism and terrorism. So these are the 4 major hindrances which are included in the courses of study under this unit 3, that is regionalism, casteism, communalism, terrorism. So today's our area of thrust emphasis is challenges to nation building, that is regionalism by ancholikata bada. Regionalism, the very potential, very challenge to the nation building in India. Regionalism, आंचलिकवाद, नेचर ऑफ रीजनलिज्म. सो आम क्या जो आंचलिकतावाद कहले कौन बुझू, तार प्रकृति कौन. इट इज द मोस्ट परवासिव चैलेंज टू नेशन बिल्डिंग, बिकॉज आफ्टर इंडिपेंडेंस we thought we Indians would live in a democratic setup free from any trouble that we had been witnessing during independence period. But the thing did not appear like that. Even after independence, a host of problems arose in India on account of these regional factors, these communal factors, casteistic factors, after all terrorism. So here regionalism is a very dangerous development in India, although Article 1 of Indian Constitution says India, that is Bharat, shall be a union of states. भारत संविधान प्रथम धाराटी धारा 1 कहूँ जे भारत इंडिया, that is भारत shall be a union of राज्य गुड़िकर समाहार अटे. अतएव ये जो राज्य बा प्रदेश प्रोविंस आमे जहाँ को कहूचे, वर्तमान भारतर प्रदेश संख्या 28, केंद्र शासित अंचल जहाँ 7 थिला, जम्मू एवं काश्मीर, लद्दाख. ये जो गत वर्ष अगस्त 5, 1919 रे जो विभाजन घटिकी राज्यर विलय घटिकी 370 धारा एवं 35 क धारार उच्छेद पर ए दुईटी को केंद्र शासित अंचल करा जायछि, 9टी केंद्र शासित अंचल. तेणु एई मानक मध्यरु एई 28टी राज्य एवं 9टी केंद्र शासित अंचल मध्यरु आमर आंचलिकतावादर उत्पन्न होउछि एवं ताहा धीरे धीरे जातीयतावाद को विपन्न करूछि, जातीयतावाद को प्रचुर भाव में क्षति पहुँचाऊँच. तेणु राष्ट्र रहिले गोटे अंचल रहिबो. देयर इज एन ऑर्गेनिक लिंक बिटवीन द प्रोविंस एज वेल एज यूनियन. इफ प्रोविंसेस बिकम वेरी स्ट्रॉन्गर, then it would be detrimental to the development of the union government, and it is a geopolitical development. So it will jeopardize the interest of the nation. So here in general sense regionalism shows a degree of attachment and loyalty to the particular region. एक निर्दिष्ट अंचल पाई जेतेबेले आनुगत्य लोक मानकर अधिवासी मानकर विकसित होउची, आमे ताकू कहूचे रीजनलिज्म बा आंचलिकवाद, और टेरिटोरी where one lives even at the cost of the nation. कारण कौन ना गोटे अंचल को भल पाइबा किछि मंद कथा नुहे, किछि मंद भावना नुहे, किंतु अंचलर भल पाइबा सहित आमे राष्ट्र को मध्य सेही भली भल पाइबा उचित. कारण राष्ट्र को छाड़ी अंचल परिकल्पना करिबा ठीक हेबो नाही. कारण राष्ट्र रहिले अंचल रहिबो, किंतु प्रकारांतरे जेतेबेले आमे आंचलिकतावाद कथा कहूचे सेतेबेले आमे अंचल सर्वस्व हो जाऊचे एवं राष्ट्रपति आमर थिबा आनुगत्य को भूली जाऊचे. सो दैट इज द very crux of regionalism or very innate danger that lie with the regionalism, and regionalism is thus a form of sub-nationalism. तेणु ये जो आंचलिकतावाद को एक उपजातीयतावाद बोली अभिहित करा जाउची. कारण गोटे जाति बा जाति राष्ट्र नेशनटा जेतेबेले विभाजित दृष्टि रे देखा जाउची गोटे उपजाति सदृश उत्पन्न होउची. तेणु यह एक उपजातीयतावाद गोटे भारत भितरे एकाधिक भारत देखिबार आमे परिकल्पना करूचे. सो दैट इज द डेंजर with regionalism, which is otherwise called subnationalism. In political sense, it means territory marked by homogeneity in respect of language, culture, community, political, economic and other interests. तेणु राजनीतिक स्तर रे देखिले एई आंचलिकतावाद होमोजेनिटी आमर एका प्रकार भावना द्वारा अनुप्रेरित होबा एवं ता सहित भाषागत ऐक्य गोटे भाषा को आधार करी आमे अंचल बा आंचलिक भाव सृष्टि करिबा, संस्कृति को एकीभूत करी गोटे भावना सृष्टि करिबा, कम्युनिटी बा समुदाय सर्वस्व ताकू आधार करी गोटे आंचलिकता सृष्टि करिबा, राजनीतिक अर्थनीतिक एवं अन्यान्य स्वार्थ को दृष्टि रखी आमे अंचल प्रेम बा अंचल भावना सृष्टि करिबा होउची आंचलिकवाद. Then dimensions of regionalism. Regionalism is seen in two forms. याको आमे दुई प्रकार दृष्टि रे देखि थाउ. गोटे हला नकारात्मक आंचलिकवाद जहा सर्वादौ ग्रहणीय नुहे, गोटे होउची सकारात्मक आंचलिकवाद जहा राष्ट्र पई उत्तम अटे. Negative regionalism or नकारात्मक आंचलिकवाद, it emerges when the people of a particular region becomes aggressive towards other people not belonging to their region and presently living with them. तेणु यह सेतिक बेले नकारात्मक आंचलिकवाद आसे जेतेबेले गोटे निर्दिष्ट अंचलर लोक आग्रेसिवली बा प्रचंड भावे से माने उद्धत हो जाती अन्य राज्य प्रति, अन्य राज्यरू आसुतिबा लोकंक प्रति. देयरफॉर इट्स ए बिग थ्रेट टू नेशनल इंटीग्रेशन इन इंडिया. यह एक राष्ट्रीय संहति पाई एक प्रमुख थ्रेट बा प्रमुख चैलेंज बा प्रमुख आह्वान हो पारे. नेक्स्ट पॉजिटिव रीजनलिज्म बा सकारात्मक आंचलिकवाद. इट इज मार्क्ड बाय पॉपुलर अटैचमेंट to one's own province, thereby it contributes for the progress and development of one's own region. तेणु यह जेतेबेले व्यक्ति निज अंचल को भल पाए, निजे निज अंचलर सुख दुख रे सामिल हुए, तार माने नुहे अंचल को भल पाइबा सहित राष्ट्र को घृणा करिबा, राष्ट्र को अणदेखा करिबा, अंचल को स्वाभाविक भावे भल पाइबा समस्तଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ମଧ୍ୟ आवश्यक. तेणु पॉजिटिव रीजनलिज्म रे बा सकारात्मक आंचलिकवाद रे व्यक्ति निज अंचल सहित निजे जड़ित रहिबा, यार सार्वजनीन उन्नति करिबा मध्य लक्ष्य अटे. नेक्स्ट डेफिनिशन ऑफ रीजनलिज्म. यार संज्ञा आंचलिकवाद. सेलिगमैन एंड जॉनसन डिफाइन रीजनलिज्म एज ए काउंटर मूवमेंट टू एनी एक्जाजरेटेड और ऑप्रेसिव फॉर्म ऑफ सेंट्रलाइजेशन. तेणु सेलिगमैन जॉनसन कहउचंती अथर द्वय जे यह होची एक प्रतिकार मूवमेंट बा विपरीत मूवमेंट, गोटे स्रोतर अपर पक्षर जीवा कहार ना एनी एक्जाजरेटेड और ऑप्रेसिव फॉर्म ऑफ सेंट्रलाइजेशन. जदि केंद्रीभूत सरकार, केंद्र सरकार अत्यधिक केंद्रीभूत करे क्षमता को अंचल प्रति सेतिकी ध्यान दिए नाही एवं सेंट्रलाइजेशन बा केंद्रीकरण परिदृष्ट हुए, सेही क्षेत्र रे अंचलवाद सृष्टि हुए. तेणु भारतर प्रांतीय प्रादेशिक क्षेत्र में उत्पन्न होता अंचलवाद गुड़िक यह मध्य तार प्रमुख कारण. केन्द्र जदि एकचाटिया नीति, केन्द्र जदि बेसी बड़ भाई पणिया देखाए, से क्षेत्र मध्य अंचलवाद बा आंचलिकतावाद उत्पन्न हुए. सेकंड डेफिनेशन गिवन बाय टी.ओ. ह्यूगलिन. ही सेज रीजनलिज्म it is the persistence of subnational and transnational differences, identities and commitments. यह हेउची उपजातीयतावादी एवं जाति गोटे राज्यर अंचल पार होई ट्रांसनेशनल बियॉन्ड द बॉर्डर ऑफ द स्टेट, अंतराज्य डिफरेन्सेस बा भिन्नता को प्रतिपादित करुवा एवं विभिन्न आइडेंटिटी बा आइडेंटिटी परिचय को प्रतिपादित करुवा एवं लोक मानकर समर्पण भाव। तेणु आंचलिकवाद गोटे निर्दिष्ट स्थान रे सीमित न रही परिव्याप्त हो जाउची। भारत भली राष्ट्र रे 1950 मसीहा प्रथम आमर जो निर्वाचन होती भारतर स्वाधीनता पर 67 पर्यंत देयर वाज ए कांग्रेस सिस्टम। प्रोफेसर रजनी कोठारी सेड एमिनेंट सोशल साइंटिस्ट इन इंडिया देयर इज ए कांग्रेस सिस्टम। तेणु जो 1966 पर्यंत निरवच्छिन्न भाव कांग्रेस शासन रहा ताकू इंडियन सिस्टम कांग्रेस सिस्टम कहगला। आम देखिले भारत में प्रादेशिकवाद आंचलिकवादर विभिन्न स्तर में दक्षिण भारत उत्तर भारत पूर्व भारत में विभिन्न आंचलिक दल माने स्ट्रंग हो गले बा बलशाली हो उठिले। भारत में यही केन्द्रीकरण बा कांग्रेस एकचाटिया नीति विरुद्ध रे प्रतिरोध करने। सो नेक्स्ट इज फैक्टर्स रेस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर द राइज ऑफ रीजनलिज्म इन इंडिया। भारत में आंचलिकवाद उत्पन्न रे सृष्टि होतिबा सब कारण। फर्स्ट द वेरी फर्स्ट फैक्टर इज रीजनल डाइवर्सिटी। आमर प्रादेशिक बा आंचलिक भिन्नता इट एमर्जेस ड्यू टू डिस्टिंक्ट लिंग्विस्टिक रीजन्स। सो लिंगुअल आइडेंटिटी ओडिशा formerly it was Orissa, today it is called Odisha. It is the first Indian state to be created on lingual basis, that is 1936 1st April। उत्कल प्रदेश स्वतंत्र उत्कल प्रदेश आम कहू। तेणु प्रादेशिक भाषा भित्तिक प्रदेश हिसाब से ओडिशा होउची भारतर प्रथम राज्य। सो इट इज द लैंग्वेज लिंगुआ फ्रांका दैट मैटर्स मोस्ट इन क्रिएशन of regionalism, that is linguistic regions। then cultures विभिन्न संस्कृति आधार रे विभिन्न प्रदेशर विभिन्न संस्कृति किछि संस्कृति को आधार करी से प्रदेशर मध्य ख्याति रही। तेणु प्रादेशिक संस्कृति गोटे प्रादेशिक भाव बा आंचलिक भाव सृष्टि करिवारे मध्य मूलतः दायी। देन हिस्टोरिकल ट्रेडिशंस यार ऐतिहासिक भित्तिभूमि बा यार ऐतिहासिक मूलदुआ। प्रत्येक प्रदेशर कहार गोटे दीर्घ इतिहास रही कहार गोटे नाति दीर्घ इतिहास रही। इतिहास मध्य गोटे प्रदेश पाई बहुत गुरुत्व वहन करे। देन पीपुल टेंड टू बी वेरी सेंसिटिव फॉर देयर टेरिटोरियल आइडेंटिटी एंड टेरिटोरियल आइडेंटिटी बा निज अंचलर परिचय प्रत्येक अधिवासी को से अंचल पाई तांकू गौरवान्वित करे। जेमती मराठी जातीयतावाद छत्रपति शिवाजी गोखले तिलक एमानकु नहीं मराठी जातीयतावाद उत्पन्न होइछि। सेमती विभिन्न प्रदेश रे गांधीजी को नहीं गुजरात रे कहे गुजराती गुर्जर माटी धन्य बापूजी पाई देखाइले से जे शांतिर पथ विश्वेताश्वरी कहीं। तेणु गुजरात रो गांधीजी होउचंदी आदर्श। तेणु तांकर जातीयतावाद तांको आइडेंटिटी गांधीजी द्वारा। तेणु पंजाब तार समर कला निजर आइडेंटिटी प्रादेशिक आइडेंटिटी देखाए। नोबेल प्राइज पाइथिबा प्रथम नोबेल लरिएट भारतर विश्वकवि रवींद्रनाथ टैगोर बेंगल नेशनलिज्म बेंगली आइडेंटिटी दे आर वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग इन लिटरेचर। तेणु से सब कहती जे तांकर बेंगली नेशनलिज्म बेंगली रीजनलिज्म। सो दीज आर द रीजनल आइडेंटिटी एंड दीज क्रिएट रीजनल डाइवर्सिटी। देन ट्राइबल फैक्टर्स। India, as we find, is a land of different people. We have भारत रे अधिसूचित जाति जनजाति साधारण वर्गर लोक मानकर उपस्थिति रही। तेणु देर आर नंबर ऑफ ट्राइबल एरियाज। इफ यू लुक एट द नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न स्टेट्स उत्तर पूर्वांचल 7 हिल सिस्टर्स आसाम मणिपुर त्रिपुरा मेघालय सिक्किम अरुणाचल प्रदेश नागालैंड ये सब जो एरिया 7टी राज्य रहिले दीज आर मोस्टली ट्राइबल इनफेस्टेड एरियाज। एंड इवन आमर एकड़े झारखंड रहिला एकड़े छत्तीसगढ़ रहिला जोटिकी ए साइजेबल नंबर ऑफ ट्राइबल पीपल inhabit the area. So these tribal factor in the northeastern part of India, different tribes with their unique language, because in Odisha we find as many as 62 kinds of tribes are living. केवल ओडिशा रे 62 प्रकार जनजातिर लोक बास करुचंती एवं समग्र भारत कथा देखिले आउरी अधिक जनजाति वर्गर लोक रहिचंती एवं सेमानंकर स्वतंत्र भाषा यूनिक लैंग्वेज प्रत्येक ट्राइबल सेमानंकर स्वतंत्र भाषा कल्चर संस्कृति ट्रेडिशन तांकर परंपरा डिमांड फॉर ऑटोनॉमी ऑफ देयर रीजन एवं तांको अंचल पई से माने दाबी करंती स्वायत्तता तेणु यह मध्य ट्राइबल फैक्टर बा जनजाति फैक्टर जनजाति अन्य एक कारण भारत रे आंचलिकतावाद सृष्टि पाई नेक्स्ट इज इकोनॉमिक फैक्टर अर्थनैतिक कारण uneven economic development across Indian territory and states promote regionalism because if you look at entire India from north to south from east to west all 4 directions of India and within those 4 directions entire Indian territory are not equally and evenly developed because if you look at western India Maharashtra Gujarat they are very much developed right from independence itself. If you look at southern India from Tamil Nadu to Andhra Pradesh you find some degree of development but looking at eastern and northeastern part of India there is less development. That is why at present Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been saying about look east policy purba ku chaho so east needs to be developed. So this is what is uneven development तेणु असंतुलित बा असमान विकास भारत रे अन्य एक कारण जहाँ आंचलिकवादर प्रमुख कारण लाइक तेलंगाना वाज क्रिएटेड एज ए न्यू स्टेट इन 2013 from separating from Andhra Pradesh because Telangana is a very prosperous area comprising of 9 districts out of formerly 24 districts of Andhra Pradesh and capital is Hyderabad and this Amaravati is another capital of this Simandra or Andhra Pradesh and Vidarbha region in Maharashtra also demands its separation as a new state. The very agrarian area Vidarbha area Maharashtra जे NCP leader रहिचंती शरद पवार तांकर area Vidarbha region the western part of Maharashtra they also demand separation from Maharashtra because of regional interest. And next coming to factors responsible for the rise of regional India that is religious factor. This is the most disturbing factor in northwest भारतर उत्तर पश्चिम अंचल the religious factor was responsible for the rise of regionalism and separatist movement for pre-independent India into 2 states India and Pakistan. During pre-independence India we got a 2-nation theory propounded by Muhammad Ali Jinnah and he threw an open challenge before Gandhiji unless you partition India on religious line we cannot support Muslim League cannot support and from 1940 you find Lord Mountbatten's plan for separate constituent assembly for India as well as Pakistan and as ill luck would have it we have a 2-nation on 14th August a day before India was independent Pakistan was born and that is the Islamic Republic of Pakistan and day after India was born that is Republic of India. And what you find after the independence you find Pak sponsored terrorism because from this northwest area of India we find scores of these spies, scores of terrorists are entering Indian area because the trouble is with the state of Jammu and Kashmir because all kind of insurgent movements, Pak sponsored terrorism are from there. So that is religious factor. Pakistan never wants that Kashmir to be a part of India, that is the very disputed area that is Pak occupied Kashmir POK. And another is after independence in towards the end of 1970s the demand for Khalistan for Sikhs exclusive communal identity in Punjab threatened national integration. Khalistan movement was led by Jagjit Singh in 1981 with the Sikh conference in Punjab and Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale through Operation Blue Star by the then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi in the month of June 1984. Through Operation Blue Star the Khalistani insurgency was suppressed and it took 1992 for KPS Gill, the then Director General of Police, to normalize Punjab. So Punjab became highly disturbed on account of the exposition of communal identity due to religious factors. So that is another challenge of regionalism in India. Then next one is son of soil theory, Bhumiputra Tattva by Niti. Maharashtra for Marathas was championed by Bal Thackeray, his party, incendiary party Shiv Sena. That is Maharashtra for Marathis, articulation of Marathi demand. Maharashtra रे मराठा बा मराठी लोक को छाड़ी आउ केही रही परिबे नाही एवं समय समय देखा जाए बाल ठाकरे एंड दिस हिज नेफ्यूज पार्टी राज ठाकरे महाराष्ट्र नवनिर्माण सेना they openly flaunt Gundaism or kind of hooliganism before public that Maharashtra is for Marathas. So that is son of soil theory. They never tolerate other outsiders from other states of India into Maharashtra, because for them they are just simply wearing out the Marathi share in Maharashtra. And another is the founder of regional party of Shiv Sena. Then Assam for Assamese, another movement that was launched in 1980s, 1980 Sandire, Assam for Assamese. That was a feeling, because in Assam the population dynamic is mostly Bangladeshi migrants are making influx into Assam, as well as Bengalis are living, whereas original Assami people are deprived of their due share in Assam. That is why they oppose tooth and nail the entry of non-Assamese, अण-आसामी लोक मानक आसाम माटी से घौड़ी दौरान यही भूमिपुत्र तत्वनीति. नेक्स्ट फॉर्म्स ऑफ रीजनलिज्म इन इंडिया, डिमांड्स फॉर सिसेशन फ्रॉम इंडियन यूनियन. तेणु भारत में आंचलिकवादर विभिन्न रूप बा विभिन्न फॉर्म्स. प्रथम आसला डिमांड फॉर सिसेशन फ्रॉम इंडियन यूनियन, भारतर केंद्र सरकार बाहरी जीवार प्रचेष्टा. दैट इज द फिशिपारस टेंडेंसी इन 1960s 60 दशंधि भारत में डीएमके एंड नाम तमिल वी तमिल लॉन्च्ड ए जॉइंट कैंपेन इन मद्रास स्टेट फॉर सिसेशन of the state from Indian Union and to establish an independent sovereign state called Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu रे नाम तमिल एवं डीएमके द्राविड़ मुनेत्र खजगम, the party political parties genesis starts with 1917 from Periyar E.V. Ramaswamy Naikar, that is self respect movement to आरंभ होउची, and his or the successor C.N. Annadurai, first chief minister of DMK chief minister of Tamil Nadu. एवं डीएमके पार्टी was founded in the year 1949 month of September, Dravida Munitra Khajagam, and that party demanded separation from Indian Union. Not only that, Tamil Nadu itself, rather taking this Andhra Pradesh, Mysore state and Kerala. These four states they call, that is Dravid Nadu. Dravid Nadu, Nadu mane hela rajya, Dravid Nadu movement, and they want to establish independent sovereign state. भारत भितरे आउ गोटे sovereign state सार्वभौम राष्ट्र करिवार दुस्साहस कले किए C.N. Annadurai in 1962 as chief minister. He openly called for separation from Indian Union. As a matter of fact, 16th Constitutional Amendment Act was passed proposing stringent punishment against secessionist forces against Indian Union. तेणु भारत सरकार आमर 16तम संविधान संशोधन धारा बल भारत में उद्रेक होउतिबा एभली शक्ति जी भारत को, भारतर स्वाधीनता को, भारतर संघ राष्ट्रीय व्यवस्था को विपन्न कला भली जदि किसी चैलेंज आसुची ताको दृढ़ हस्ते दमन करने पाई संसद में स्वतंत्र आईन प्रणयन होला. एवं तापरे परे तांकर शिष्य मुथुभेल करुणानिधि, that is M. Karunanidhi, he also demanded or threatened the government of India to withdraw from government of India and declare Tamil Nadu as a separate state. Within India, sovereign India, they want another sovereign state, and that is the motto. Next, in 1960, tribal hill areas of Assam demanded creation of independent state of Mizoram. In Mizoram, because Mizoram is a hill state of northeastern India under the leadership of Laldenga, carrying guerrilla warfare and armed warfare to meet their demand. In 1972, Government of India in Indian Parliament, Mizoram was declared a union territory and subsequently it became Indian state in 1987. And in Nagaland, under the leadership of Z. Phijo, it organized Nationalist Socialist Council of Nagaland (NSCN) and carried out violent agitation for secession from Indian Union. And from 1950 itself, the insurgency started in Nagaland to separate itself from Union of India, and in 1962 through 13th Constitutional Amendment Act, Nagaland was given a status of full-fledged state. In 1972, Meghalaya was also created, separated from Assam, taking the area of Garo, Khasi and Jaintia areas, and Meghalaya became a separate state. Forms of regionalism in India and demands for secession from Indian Union in 1980s, Sikh militancy espoused the demand for Khalistan through the propagation of communal hatred and violence in Punjab, culminating in Operation Blue Star in 1984 under the leadership of Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale, and who was decisively defeated by the army action from Indian Army, and Golden Temple was surrounded, flanked by police. The then Home Minister was Bhutta Singh, and finally all the militants were flushed out from Golden Temple, and that was known as Operation Blue Star. And thereafter even the insurgency movement in Punjab continued to manifest, and it was KPS Gill, the DG Police of Punjab, by 1992 when Siddhartha Shankar Rai was governor of Punjab, Punjab could normalize and democracy, real democracy was found in Punjab. So, that was Sikh militancy in Punjab, forms of regionalism. In 1980s also, Pak sponsored terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir opened up new secessionist forces against Indian Union, and as you all know, near about 40,000 Hindu Pandits have been killed by the militancy that is taking place from 1980s till date in the area of Jammu and Kashmir, sponsored from Pakistan, and the union territory, that is 2 union territory that are created last year with the abolition of article 370 and 35A in Jammu and Kashmir. Some kind of peace is there, though the top leaders of this Jammu and Kashmir, Farooq Abdullah, Omar Abdullah, Mehbooba Mufti, are house arrested. And the question is, there is continuous support from Pak ISI, Inter-Services Intelligence, as well as Pak religious establishment to wreak havoc in Indian area, which Pakistan also claims to be of hers area, as well as India claims it is an integral part of Indian sovereign territory. Next one is demand for separate statehood in 1969. With passing of Assam Reorganization Act in Parliament, the autonomous region of Meghalaya was created in 1972 and Meghalaya was given separate statehood, and similarly Himachal Pradesh, Goa, Sikkim, Tripura, Manipur and Arunachal Pradesh were given separate statehood for fulfilling the aspirations of hill tracts people. These hill areas were also in due course of time were given or granted the statehood. And in 1956, as per the recommendations of the State Reorganization Commission, 16 new states were there by that time, and they were carved out on lingual basis, Bhasha Vittiko Pradesh. And afterward, we have today, as of today, as many as 28 Indian states, and 19 demand for separate statehood. In 1960, Bombay state was bifurcated into 2 new states, that is Maharashtra and Gujarat. Marathi speaking people formed Bombay state, as well as the Gujarati speaking people formed Gujarat state on linguistic basis. In 1966, Punjab was bifurcated into Chandigarh and Punjab. Those who spoke Hindi, bifurcated into Punjab and Haryana in 1966, and those who spoke Hindi, they remained with Haryana, and those who spoke Punjabi, they remained with Punjab, and its capital is common capital, that is Chandigarh. And in 2003, new states were reapportioned from the existing states, that is Bihar separated from Jharkhand was created from Bihar, and from Uttar Pradesh, that is the northern part of Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand was created, Dehradun its capital. Then Chhattisgarh was carved out from Madhya Pradesh, that is the tribal area. And these are the developments, and in 2013 Telangana was also carved out from Andhra Pradesh, taking 9 districts out of 23 districts. Then interstate boundary dispute, Antarajya Nadi Jala Vivada, the persistence of dispute between Maharashtra and Karnataka over Belgaum, Karnataka and Kerala over Kasaragod, Assam and Nagaland over Rangama Reserve Forest, Odisha and Andhra Pradesh over Kutia village. यही सबू राज्यर जो बॉर्डर एरिया जहाँ को आम विच्छिन्नांचल कहू जमी सड़ईकला खरसुआ ओडिशा दुईटा पलैला सेमती गोटे राज्यर प्रदेशर सीमा सरुची अन्य राज्य यही सब एरिया गुड़िक आंतराज्य बद में आसे एवं यह आंचलिकतावादर प्रमुख कारण. नेक्स्ट वन, डिस्प्यूट बिटवीन द स्टेट्स ओवर शेयरिंग रिवर वाटर्स टेक द फॉर्म ऑफ रीजनलिज्म. आंतराज्य नदी जल विवाद, राज्य राज्य मध्य प्रवाहित होता नदीर जल को नहीं बद उपजुची. डिस्प्यूट अमंग मध्य प्रदेश, राजस्थान, गुजरात, महाराष्ट्र ओवर द शेयरिंग ऑफ द वाटर्स ऑफ रिवर नर्मदा. नर्मदा नदी जल विवाद जहाँ आज आम सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेल स्टैच्यू ऑफ यूनिटी देखुचे, सरदार सरोवर डैम, से नर्मदा नदीर जल को नहीं चारि राज्य मध्य विवाद लगी रही. देन महाराष्ट्र, कर्णाटक एंड आंध्र प्रदेश ओवर शेयरिंग ऑफ वाटर ऑफ रिवर कृष्णा. कृष्णा नदी जल विवाद 3 राज्य सहित जड़ित, महाराष्ट्र, कर्णाटक एंड आंध्र प्रदेश. देन तमिलनाडु, कर्णाटक एंड केरला ओवर कावेरी रिवर वाटर. तेणु कावेरी नदी जल विवाद विशेषकर तमिलनाडु, कर्णाटक सुप्रीमकोर्टर हस्तक्षेप पर्यंत गला यह नदी जल विवाद आज पर्यंत लगी रही. देन पंजाब, जम्मू एंड काश्मीर, राजस्थान, हिमाचल प्रदेश ओवर द शेयरिंग ऑफ वाटर ऑफ रिवर रवि. रवि नदीर जल शेयर बा बंटन आवंटन क्षेत्र में उक्त राज्य गुड़िक मध्य लगी विवाद. देन ओडिशा एंड छत्तीसगढ़ ओवर रिवर महानदी. महानदी जल विवाद छत्तीसगढ़ में केते गुड़िए एम्बैंकमेंट हो ओडिशा जमती पानी पाउनी, तेणु ओडिशा छत्तीसगढ़ नदी जल विवाद एक नूतन अध्याय. नेक्स्ट, लिंग्विस्टिक रीजनलिज्म. There has been an aggressive tendency of dominant linguistic group to impose its own language over minority group. The following are the manifestations of linguistic regionalism. भाषा भित्तिक आंचलिकतावाद. The fierce opposition of Tamil Nadu to the possibility of Hindi becoming a sister language was seen by Tamils after independence. भारत सद्य स्वाधीनता प्राप्ति सहित तामिलनाडु रे दक्षिण भारतर एक प्रोग्रेसिव स्टेट बा उन्नत राज्य भावरे तामिलनाडु रे anti Hindi, anti Hindu and anti Hindustan. The philosophy was there, and you will be astonished to know one of the founding members of Constituent Assembly, the great savant like Chakrabarti Rajgopalachari, was a supporter of even anti-Hindi movement in Tamil Nadu. So, needless to say, as of today, the Tamil people are averse to speak Hindi. They either speak Tamil or their regional language from Andhra Pradesh to that of Kerala. These people of different states never speak Hindi as a second language next to English. So, fierce opposition to Hindi as a national language is there. Then the demand of Gorkhas to include Nepali language in the 8th schedule of Indian Constitution marks the expression of overt regionalism. Gorkha, that is Darjeeling area, West Bengal's Darjeeling area, Darjeeling district, you find there is Gorkha National Liberation Front and Gorkha National Council, Bimal Gurung, Subhash Ghising, the leaders were there, and they demand the particular Gorkha language to be incorporated in the 8th schedule, because as of today we have 22 constitutional languages under 8th schedule, and they have been demanding the inclusion of Gorkha as a language. Therefore, they promote the regionalism. Next is demand for proportionate development. Samanupatika Vikasar Dabi. Resentment of northeastern states over uneven development of Indian states, particularly the southern and western India. भारतर दक्षिण भारत एवं पश्चिम भारत जेभली विकसित उत्तर पूर्व भारत आशानुरूपक नुहे. आज पर्यंत भारतर रेल सेवा आसाम आगकू टपी नाही एवं से राज्य गुड़िक भारत कहले नुआ दिल्ली को बुझंती नाही, से तांको भितरे निजर भारत परिकल्पना करती, बिकॉज दे आर वेरी मच averse to New Delhi, because they never feel that they are Indian on account of historical neglect by the union government and their underdevelopment caused due to lack of emphasis on their socio-economic development by the government of India. Then a son of soil theory, Bhumiputra Tattva, the thrust is that local people should be given priority over outsiders in matters of employment, admission to educational institutions and establishing a new trade or enterprise. तेणु एटी भूमिपुत्र तत्व मध्य गोटे प्रदेशर लोक अन्य प्रदेश प्रति विरक्ति भाव प्रकाश करवा, अन्य प्रदेश को घृणा चक्षुर देखा, दिस इज अनदर development in regionalism. Next is regional political parties like Shiv Sena of Maharashtra, Assam Gana Sangram Parishad of Assam, Mizo National Front of Mizoram, Tripura Upajati Juba Samiti support son of soil theory. So, this is another development. And coming to the last part of the topic, that is the remedies of regionalism. ये जो आमे संक्षिप्त आलोचना कले आंचलिकतावाद आकु केमिति आमे दूर करि परिबा, व्हाट आर द रेमेडियल मेजर्स, हाउ इट कैन बी रेमेडिड. नंबर 1, the strong action against secessionist forces. So, it says secessionism in any form need to be cowed down, need to be suppressed, because federation always believes that within a federation there is no permission for the state to secede away, because federation does not allow its constituent states to disappear or to claim their own sovereign status. That is number 1. So, strong action. Any state that disobeys the union government, the sovereignty of India, must be dealt with strong actions. Next, balanced development of different states and region. This is very essential on part of Indian democracy, because unless we look entire India from a developmental perspective, we must treat each state equally, at least with equitable emphasis. If states are deprived of their legitimate claim, like the northeastern states reeling under poverty, some of the backward regions of eastern India, they are protesting against the union government because of the attitude, stepmotherly attitude of the union government. So, that does not bode well for a democracy. Therefore, a balanced development of different states and region should be there from the union government. It must look equally towards the development of the individual states. Then cooperative federalism. Federalism hela Sangha Rashtra, federation, and cooperative federalism. Federalism are of different types. When the union government works in association with the state governments, we find cooperative federalism. Like this COVID period, during this COVID-19 period, you find union grant as well as state grant in handling the situation, the pandemic that is spreading all across the globe. Even different states of India are reeling under this pandemic. So, it requires a cooperative federalism. State must work for it as well as the union must extend its support. If we go on competition with the union government, then it becomes competitive federalism. If we go on bargaining with the federation, that is union government, that becomes a bargaining federalism. So, in India, if any state becomes wayward, becomes self-styled, then it is the duty of the union government to persuade the state, to make the state understand the necessity of the unity and integrity of the nation, and to make the state realize the importance of nation building, so that cooperative federalism would emerge between the union and the states. Then special package for backward tribal regions, because in India we have nearly 20% tribal areas, and the people in comparison to other non-tribal people are quite underdeveloped, and it is a necessity for Indian democracy how to address the issue of underdevelopment as well as the issues afflicting tribal regions and their backwardness. Unless we take corrective measures, we take progressive measures, we revamp their way of life, we make them developed, we make them educated, we cannot give, we cannot provide a kind of qualitative democracy. Therefore, a special packages are required for the development of tribal region to give financial assistance, economic assistance, social justice, to give them their due share in the political process, politics of reservation, etc., so that we will have a developed tribal region in comparison to other regions, developed regions of India. Then responsible mass media, उत्तरदायी गणमाध्यम. Mass media has a very important role in democracy, because without a mass media we cannot think of a qualitative democracy. Mass media's role is to arouse public opinion, to articulate public opinion, to make people know what is going on inside the government. So, it is the awareness of the people that is discovered from mass media. Therefore, mass media creates political education of people. Therefore, responsibility lies with mass media, and mass media has to positively inspire the leaders, the people of region to go in a positive direction. Then rapid economic development, द्रुत आर्थिक विकास. India is on the pedestal of economic development, although we have experienced 7 decades with democracy, but our per capita income, GNP, GDP is not up to the expectation. Therefore, a democracy, viable democracy, a populous democracy like ours require rapid economic development, and for development of economy we have adopted in 1991 new economic policy, that is corporatism, corporatization, globalization and privatization, LPG theory, and we have Make in India, Make in Odisha. All these measures are required how to develop our economic life of people, how to make the state, make the nation, make the country develop, so that the threat of regionalism would fade away. And next one is end of policy of appeasement. तुष्टिकरण नीति, संख्यालघु तुष्टिकरण, minority तुष्टिकरण, because it is always seen for the vested political purposes, the leaders tend to appease, pamper the minority group for creation of vote banks, for electoral politics, for winning elections through their help. Therefore, in India, which is a secular state, a state which is neither religious nor irreligious, but opposed to any religious dogma, is called a secular state, what Venkataraman says. Therefore, it should not be our duty or the duty of the state as well as leadership to pamper or appease a particular religious or communal group, because in a secular state we must treat every religious group, every religious denomination with equal respect. What Gandhiji said, it is sarva dharma sama bhava. So, sabu dharma prati saman bhavana pradarshana kariba, that is equal respect for each religion, is or should be the motto of India, so that we can end the policy of appeasing the minority groups. So, with this I briefly wind up the topic, and I am very much thankful to this Biju Patnaik Film and Television Institute technicians and all other staffs for this program. I owe a great deal of thanks to Director Higher Secondary Education of Odisha for giving me this chance to speak few lines for my dear students. Thank you all.